Good morning. This is Jackie Salcedo, and I have a mindful Monday for you. So, I want to talk about the original definition of mindfulness. Well, not the original, but what do I think of when I think of mindfulness? I think about the ability to know what's going on inside your mind and your body. Our mind and our body can respond to situations in different ways, and sometimes, you know, perhaps we've been raised to ignore those like situations and feelings and things like that. Again, I'm not an expert, I'm an explorer, so please use the resources at the university if you would like to talk more about mental health, like CMHC and University Health Services. But again, lean into whatever feels comfortable for you when we do these talks. Um, I'm talking about mindfulness because for many of you, college could be the first time where you get to make decisions for yourself. Perhaps in your home, you were just doing what the majority wanted to do, and you really didn't have time to like assess how you felt about a certain situation. Like, okay, on Saturday we're all doing this, and that's just the way it is. But now you have control over what you do on Saturday. So let's pay attention to those feelings and thoughts. One of the ways I've heard mindfulness described is think of your feelings as clouds in the sky, and you can observe them, but not get swept away by them. I think that's really nice. So I'm going to share this video narrated by Dan Harris. It's a Happify video that talks about mindfulness.
You may have heard this word mindfulness. It's become something of a buzz phrase of late. So I'm going to give you one simple, serviceable definition, which is this. Mindfulness is the ability to know what's happening in your head at any given moment without getting carried away by it. Imagine how useful this could be. Just as an example, you're driving down the road and somebody cuts you off in traffic. How do you normally react? I think most of us, we normally react by having a thought, which is, I'm pissed. And then what happens next? You immediately, habitually, reflexively inhabit that thought. You actually become pissed. There's no buffer between the stimulus and your reaction. With just a little bit of mindfulness, in that same situation, you might notice my chest is buzzing, my ears are turning red, I'm having a starburst of self-righteous thoughts, I'm getting angry. But you don't necessarily have to act on it and chase that person down the road, screaming at them with your kids in the back of the car thinking you've gone nuts. Now, you might be thinking, don't I need to get angry sometimes? Aren't I justified? I would say yes, but probably not as much as you think. The proposition here is not that you should be rendered by mindfulness into some lifeless, non-judgmental blob. The proposition is that you should learn how to respond wisely to things that happen to you, rather than just reacting blindly. And that, my friends, is a superpower. How do you get it? The way to get it is through meditation. I believe that meditation and mindfulness are the next big public health revolution. In the 1940s, if you told somebody you were going running, they would have said, who's chasing you? But then what happened next? The scientists swooped in, they showed that physical exercise is really good for you, and now all of us do it, and if we don't, we feel guilty about it. And that's where I think we're headed with mindfulness and meditation. It's going to join the pantheon of no-brainers like brushing your teeth, eating well, and taking the meds your doctor prescribed for you. Let me just close by saying, mindfulness is not going to solve all of your problems. It's not going to render your life a nonstop parade of unicorns and rainbows. Nonetheless, this is a superpower, and one that is accessible by you immediately.
Woo! How about that? Okay, so I think that's it. Good luck with your mindfulness practice. Have a wonderful week and stay hydrated and caffeinated if that is your preference.